set. Arms fold, racing. And away well was Maximizer from barrier 1. It's looking to hold the early lead. Away fast on the outside is Out of the Fire, being driven along to try and get into a forward position. And out wider was Ko-Fi Monarch. Enjoy a Nail and Nicholson are in that bunch with Upsike and Trot. And they were followed further back in the field by Later, who's getting through the pack. Then Iona Grinner, Unico Pegasus. Pocket Full of Cash was up in the air as they hit the first turn. Then came Dieu de l'Amour. Ko-Fi Monarch was stuck out wide and has been eased back to the tail with Maybe to the Max. And just ahead of that pair was Loves to Enthrall. And as I said, Pocket Full of Cash has made a mistake and is going to tail out about 10 lengths behind the second last horse. That's the order as they wheel into the home lane, and Maximizer, using barrier 1 to advantage, led the way from Out of the Fire, who sits second park. Third locked away on the inside is Upsike and Trot. Then came Enjoy a Nail. Further back on the inside then was Iona Grinner. And then we've got further back in the field then Later, who's found itself in a lovely spot covering up Unico Pegasus. Next is Dieu de l'Amour, followed further back in the field, Loves to Enthrall, Ko-Fi Monarch, and Maybe to the Max. The two faves are racing well back. Second to last is Nicholson, and tacking on is Pocket Full of Cash. League time was 50.3 as they roll out of the straight. And as they head towards the 1200 metres, it's Maximizer making play. In second spot, sitting parked outside it, is Out of the Fire. Third locked away, Upsike and Trot. The next pair, they were Enjoy a Nail, who covers up Iona Grinner. Racing in sixth spot on the inside is Unico Pegasus, covered up by Later. And then we've got Dieu de l'Amour, who covers up Loves to Enthrall. In the last quartet, they are Ko-Fi Monarch, Pocket Full of Cash, Maybe to the Max, and Nicholson into the back. First quarter of the last mile was 31.4, 900 left to go. Leader Maximizer, about 3/4 on Out of the Fire, who's quite content to sit parked second. Third on the inside, at the moment from this angle anyway, without a saddlecloth, was the 2 Upsike and Trot. And then came Enjoy a Nail, followed further back in the field there as they run off the back straight by Iona Grinner. And then we've got Later, Unico Pegasus, Dieu de l'Amour. There's Maybe to the Max being put into the race. Spots the leader 6, followed by Loves to Enthrall, Ko-Fi Monarch, Pocket Full of Cash, and Nicholson. Second quarter 30-3, 61.7.5. Maximizer, the one they've got a gun down, leads the way from on the outside. Out of the Fire, very wide on the track. Maybe to the Max starts its move with Later. Upsike and Trot still there under the whip on the inside, and further back in the field there, where's Ko-Fi Monarch? It's near enough to last as they flatten in. A Maximizer goes for home. 29.3 the split. Iona Grinner's chasing hard up along the inside as that saddlecloth finally came adrift on Upsike and Trot. It's Maximizer in front. Maybe to the Max and Iona Grinner are the two. On the inside, it's still Maximizer. Iona Grinner is inch by inch cutting back the margin. Iona Grinner and Maximizer. Iona Grinner put the nose in front. She got up, I reckon. I think Iona Grinner has just bloused Maximizer. It's a photo third as well. I think Maybe to the Max over Dieu de l'Amour, then Ko-Fi Monarch. Upsike and Trot, well, that saddlecloth finally came adrift at the 200, and then came Enjoy a Nail. Next to clock in Unico Pegasus, Nicholson, followed further back by Later, and then Out of the Fire, Pocket Full of Cash, and well back in the race was Loves to Enthrall, 29.9, 159.9 the mile rate, and I think the 11 has got it. It has. 11 wins it. Iona Grinner.